We all know doctors usually recommend eating more fruits and vegetables to lead a healthier lifestyle, but what about eating bugs? A United Nations agency is pushing for a new kind of diet to help end world hunger.
The Food and Agriculture Organization says that people should eat insects to fight hunger pangs. It says grasshoppers, ants, and other members of the insect world are underutilized food for people, livestock, and pets.
The report was released Monday at the UN agency's headquarters in Rome. The report also notes that more than 2 billion people in the world already supplement their diets with insects. The agency said insects are everywhere and they reproduce quickly, adding they leave a low environmental footprint. The study also calls the crunchy critters nutritious, saying they are high in protein, fat, and mineral content. On Monday morning, Fox News anchors talked about the idea for a new meal plan.
And it doesn't stop with bugs. Scientists are looking for nutritional value in spiders as well.
Well, they got 8 legs.
That's great. Can you imagine
Chickens
that?
only have 2.
I mean, after I have 3, I'm full.
They may be joking, but the BBC says some cultures might not be too keen on the idea of insect delicacies. Insects are regularly eaten by many of the world's population, but the thought may seem shocking to many Westerners. The report suggests that the food industry could help in raising the status of insects by including them in new recipes and adding them to restaurant menus. And those suggestions could soon come to fruition in the U.S. That is, if anyone is interested in sampling cicadas. They are expected to invade the East Coast this summer. An entomologist from Drexel University told WCAU that's not a bad idea. She calls cicadas the shrimp of the land. They are arthropods, which means they have an exoskeleton. We regularly eat the arthropods of the sea, and those are the shrimp, lobsters, and crabs. And so cicadas are arthropods too. The entomologist suggests grabbing the cicadas when they're fresh from the ground early in the morning. That's when they're softest. But a forewarning, you'll want to pull off the wings before chewing on the crunchy treats because, like corn kernels, they can get stuck in your teeth. And if you're looking to get fancy with some cicada dishes this summer, there are already a few websites with recipes including a cicada portobello quiche. However, the cicadas will only stick around for a couple of months. When it comes to edible critters throughout the rest of the year, some African countries are actually populated with the largest amount of bugs that are safe to eat, a continent where some 30 million people suffer from hunger. For Newsy, I'm Jasmine Bailey, multiple sources, a broader view.